Welcome to the Axiom. New file detected. Launching file.
Day 22. Sale in the commissary is over, unfortunately. So is my... I did not get to take advantage of the shrine thing at all. That sucks. Let's grab my allowance. Let's go out to the outer room. Let's see what we got. Root cellar, shrine, or shelter. I mean, what are the odds that I would get the bookstore in 2 runs in a row? Let's do the shrine. Let's see what happens if I pay 19 coins. Also, out of curiosity, is there anything... Who is this a statue of? Also, what is this? Huh, okay. Take all my money. Blessing of the High Roller. For each shop room, gain 1 die. You gain 5 extra coins each time you roll one. Blessing duration 4 days. Okay. Okay, so I'm good. Like, the shrine's blessings have been okay. I feel like that wasn't... Like, I paid 4 coins before and got that blessing. So, something tells me paying 19... Like, there has to be a cutoff where it's just not worth it. Let's just do the guest bedroom again. Get our 10 steps in. Let's go ahead and do this. Man, a rough set of pulls so far. Let's do the breaker box. Okay. And let's do this. Yes, we will draft the hallway here. Get ourselves a key. Let's go here. Let's get some items out of it. Sleep mask is good. So actually, I'm just going to, since that's 100% worth it for me to do this, let's just gain those 5 steps. Let's go ahead and do the bedroom again, just so we don't dead end ourselves. And we get the steps out of that. Let's do the chapel, since I don't have any coins to lose. Ah! Coins to lose. Alright, and now I should be okay to draft some good stuff. We'll do the West Wing Hall just to give us some more options. Let's go here. Let's go with the storeroom. I'm fine with taking risks, drafting all these dead ends, if it means good items later down the line. Or good room pulls, I should say. And yeah, and having the ability to do different rooms. Garage, pantry, or parlor. Garage will result in a dead end, and I really don't want that. Let's do the parlor so we can get some gems. Ah, apple, thank you. My favorite room might actually be the parlor. What the heck? I was stuck for a second. All right, there are 2 false statements. This is the only true statement. The white box is empty. Okay, well, if this is true, then that would mean this would have to be false. This is the only true statement. There are 2 false statements. If this is true, then this would have to be false. But this would be the only false. Then that would make this the only false statement, which would make this true, which wouldn't tell me anything. If this is false, then this would be true, which means this would be false. And that would make sense. So I'm going to assume that it's that. Because if it's the other way around, I don't think you would have any way of really telling. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. All right. Good rooms. Good rooms, please. Those will both dead end me, so I need to do this. What if the spare room, like what if I find a way to actually make the spare room into something? That would be so fascinating. Fascinating. Let's do the gym so we can start working our way up. And I got rid of the penalty, so we're good. Let's draft down. Let's draft the Nook to grab ourselves a key. Oh, and a magnifying glass. That's pretty cool. We'll do the library. I unfortunately do not have what I want. Okay. That's cool that it's expanded. That looks awesome. A New Clue by Marion Marigold. And then let's draft again. Is the weight room considered a rare room? Do I want to dead end here and get 8 items that could help me later, or do I want the rotunda so I could possibly do other things? Well, the rotunda would only be able to fit into one configuration, which would be going that way. But it would mean I could get more rooms out of it. But you know what? No, let's do the attic. I want items. And what items it is giving me. So that's 4 of the 8 items. Okay, this is all, like, actually kind of huge. I didn't notice you were there, not gonna lie. You have the rogue moon with the red. Better chance of finding keys and coins. Okay. Now if I get the, I can make some pretty awesome things with these various items. And I can smash this open. Hey! Neat. Okay. Perfect. So, yeah, all this is looking pretty good. Now I need good things. Damn, can't pick the lock. That's fine. Let's do the den. Let's get ourselves a gem. Either one could lead into the foundation. Let's draft this room first. I'm not sure I want the boiler room here. Let's redraw. Let's do the pool here, actually. Get us back to the west wing. Is it just me, or did the clock move when I drafted that room? I'm gonna see if I can spot that again. Let's do the dark room, just so I'm guaranteed a connection to the foundation. I still couldn't... I forgot to check. I still couldn't tell if it actually moved or not. I have 2 bedrooms for the servants' quarters. That would dead-end me. Let's do the servants' quarters. Let's get our hands on some more keys, just to be safe. This is... yeah, Hartley... There are 12 major keys, which might have been a lie, which might not have been a lie. Who really knows? I have 63 steps left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Would it be worth it to do that? I don't know if it would be worth it to do that. So 62, 61, 60, 59, 58, 57, 56, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51, 50, 49, 48, 47, 46, 45, 44, 43, 42. I'd still have 42 steps when I got back to the dark room. That might be worth it. I'll make an executive decision and say that's worth it. Really quick, before I forget, because I've been forgetting, is there something over here that I don't know about regarding... Oh. I guess I can't check it now, but I don't know if there's anything hanging. Must have just been looking at nothing. Or like the things built into the cliffside. Also, I didn't take into account the bedroom, so I'm actually using less steps than I thought I would. Okay. Don't seem to be able to pick the lock. E. Getting close, getting close. I would like security. Thank goodness it reimbursed me the gem. Just to make sure I'm not... Okay, didn't miss anything. Keycard system settings. Set security level to high. And the offline mode is... Nope. Unlocked. Perfect. That sets my mind at ease, actually. Okay, so what do we have here? What do we want here? Spread keys throughout the house. Or the sauna. Let's do the sauna, I think. Tomorrow, let's start the day with 20 extra steps. Let's do this. Was able to pick it. I need to try to figure out something in terms of... I mean, I don't have any green rooms, so the patio is useless. Let's go ahead and do the boudoir just because... That does give me steps. I almost forgot about that. But I want to save my dice for when I need it. Thank goodness I'm able to pick my locks. Do I want to drain the reservoir? Do I even have the ability to drain the reservoir? I don't think I do. Because I had to fill everything else up in order to drain the fountain. If I wanted to drain the reservoir, I would need the reserve tank. Let's just do the drawing room. We still have the west wing that we can maybe get ourselves in. Okay. If I'm vastly overthinking the drawing room puzzle like I was with the office puzzle, it's talking about feet, talking about step width, talking about gate. 8 dates, crack 8 safes. So there has to be some kind of... But it's not necessarily a date like March of the Count. That just so happens to be a date. Okay, yeah, there are 41 different characters. There are 33 different paintings. Interesting that there is no painting on the wall. When this was commissioned, like, you can see a lot more. You can see the clock, but you can see more of the design on the wall over here. So this painting wasn't originally here when this drawing was done. I don't know. I really don't. Let's do the locker room. Because I know we can find the secret garden if we get lucky. The secret garden key. But first I want to just... Yes, please. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's so cool. Nothing of interest was buried here. Of course it wasn't. Oh, a single coin. Heck yeah, I'm rich. Okay, first off, I see something right here. Drafting locations. East wing only. Garage? So west wing only. Garage, west wing, and her ladyship's chamber from south facing doors. From south. So I can only get her ladyship's chamber if I'm facing south. All right, I wrote all of those down. I will also take a picture of this for ease of use and add that to the blueprints album. Okay, that is incredibly useful. Conservatory has a black rook. All right, and I don't think... All right, let's see. Floor plan conservation. In the conservatory, you will be able to permanently adjust the rarity and rates that determine how often certain floor plans are drawn. Rarity changes can be reset using the directory in this room. Continue. Floor plan conservation. Today you may adjust the rarities of the above floor plans. Okay. The West Wing Hall. Standard rooms are of the garden variety, not common enough to be a nuisance and not rare enough to be elusive. Commonly, floor plans are often classified by conservationists as the weeds of the drafting pool, for their overabundance prevents other less common rooms from flourishing on the estate. Oh, the chapel is commonplace? Yeah. I mean, all of these are fairly... Can I go back to... This unusual. I would like to make the Lost and Found a bit more standard, I think, for rare items. The thing is, I know if I make too many rooms commonplace, I'm going to have a lot of trouble drafting other rooms. Like I'm gonna have trouble drafting rarer rooms in a normal run without using items. So let's go ahead and make this one standard. Let's go ahead and make the chapel standard, I think. And let's go ahead and make the West Wing Hall commonplace. I think that's what I want. Yeah, okay. We will see if that helps, I guess. That's fine. Sure. That could be super cool. The drafting room. Great Hall configuration today. Not that I'll be able to draft a Great Hall now because I don't have gems. The lever will most likely be in lever in top left or top right. Whoa. What? I mean, I haven't solved the study yet. My only clue is date. The date of the Black Queen. So, I mean, I don't suppose it'd be 1213. All right. Maybe, so we know that presumably Oris would be the Black King. The censored copy of the History of Arindia never says who his wife was. Maybe in the uncensored version of the History of Arindia, there is mention of whoever Oris married, who would be considered the Black Queen. But good to know that I need the magnifying glass in order to do this. Yeah. All right. Ooh. A single coin. Again, I'm rich. All right, let's see what we got. Continue. Casino. Each time you dig in a room, unlock all doors in that room. Each time you enter dormitory after drafting a drawing room, gain 10 steps. This could be good. I don't know. These small sleeping quarters, devoid of frills and distractions, are ideal for the student, scholar, or denizen of academia who wish to focus on their studies without interruption. Study and sleep, rinse and repeat. Previous plan. Home to several of Sinclair's hunting companions, and can be assumed these friendly hounds have been anxious to meet their new master. Wait, are the dogs still in the kennel? I mean, let's do the kennel. The kennel sounds really good. It sounds very situational, but I like dogs. I'd like to meet dogs. All right. And I think that's that. Okay, I'm going to see... What can I draft here? Thank you. Ooh. Gosh darn it. Do I want to put the pump room here? What are the odds that I'd get the boiler room next? Something tells me not very high. I'm gonna redraw, I think. Let's just do the coat check. But let's not grab it until we know for sure that we need it. Alright. Random chance time. Wow, that's rude. Better than nothing, I guess. Alright. I do have the ability to pick locks. I do have the ability, greater chance of finding keys. Alright, I better not. I better not. I need the thing. The Foundation does not have vents. That's very good to know. Got a coin. Got a key. Okay. That's good. I like keys. And yeah, just as I thought, there's no way to... Okay, yeah. There's no way to get to call the elevator from up here. Ah. Thank goodness I brought a key. I'd better do the pool hall, because I need to be able to unlock the Great Hall. And if this gives me a better chance of that, then I'm gonna do it. Okay, let's see. We have 20. 5, 9, 12, 2? 23, 10, 1, also 2? 4... Oh, man. 40... 1? Hey, I'll take that. Shoot. I'm gonna redraw. Crap. I don't want to spend the gems. Yeah, I need the reserve tank in order to drain the reservoir fully. I could try draining the pool, see if anything comes of that. It would only take a few steps for me to do that. It's going to be risky, but the archives will give me more doors, and I need to try to do the thing. Okay, you know what? Let's drain the pool, I think. And then I can just re-drain the fountain. I just want to see if there's any point to draining the pool. Let's completely empty all these tanks. Okay. So these are both empty. The pool is the last one, which goes into there. I don't think I need to. Let me just turn this off. Turn that on. Flip that. And then do I have anywhere else I can well, I guess I can send it into the right one. So hang on. Let me... All right, cool. All right. Now, time to figure out really quick. Is there any point... That's not the right way. Is there any point to draining the pool? Oh, thank you. Oh. I guess there most certainly can be a point to draining the pool. Treasure map. That's literally what I'm about to reach. That's this right here. Sorry, that's that. I'm getting my directions all turned around. That's that right there. All right. Sweet. Really don't want to lose half my steps, so I'll just hope that this is... Well, this... I wonder what happens if you send power to the furnace. That has to do something. Alright, well... Spend a gem on whatever this is. Okay. This looks like the spot. Time to start digging. Oh, okay. What is this going to be? That's a lot. That's a lot of digging. Wow. Okay. One of the lost coffers of Mount Holly. It contains 40 coins. Man, if only I had a shop for that. What? Okay, hang on. Press enter. Experiment setup. Continue with experiment. Sure. Start experiment. I want mailroom stuff. I mean, I need something that's going to get me to keep going. I need the Great Hall. So I need to do the archived room. And hope it's not the, like, the lavatory or something. Well, it faced the wrong way. So that's the end of my run. Gosh darn it. Darn it all. I hate this. I didn't even draft any shops. I got so many coins and drafted 0 shops that run. I didn't even draft the workshop. But okay. I delivered another letter to the mailroom, which is good. Man, this game is hard. It is hard to get what you want here. Okay, so I guess the question is, do I need the fountain entrance? Should I go redrain the fountain? Actually, I probably should, because the fountain is something I can take advantage of constantly if I have to. The pool is only something like the pump room I can only get if I do the pool anyway. So if I were to get the pump room and the pool combo again, I could just redrain the pool then. It'll be a lot harder for me to like drain the fountain when I need it, and it'll be a lot easier for me to redrain the pool if I need it. So damn. Okay, let me go ahead and really quick redrain the pool, or redrain the fountain. Let me just set this to constant. Yeah, that's set how I want it. Actually, let me... Yeah, okay. Alright, cool. That is redrained. Might as well see what I can get from the locker room, I guess. Using my last 4 keys. Alright, an apple. An electronic key card that I don't need. 2 gems. And... let's go for this one right here. Alright, yeah, no dice on the, on that. I guess the best I could do... Let me think about this a little bit longer. I don't know. I think I need to find another piece of information. I just tried counting all of the feet, and it came out to roughly like 109, 111, and which would be a date like 0109 or like 0111. None of that worked. It sucks that I'm going to be losing out on 128 gold. Like, that's a lot of gold that I don't want to be, that I would rather not lose, but I don't know, it is what it is, I guess. Alright, yeah, we'll just call it a day. I am kind of at a loss for, where to go next. So, or like what other numbers I could try in terms of this save. So something tells me I'm just missing information that I need to get. So I will be calling it a day, but when before I do, I just want to look through the room directory, which I guess I can do right now just to make sure I'm not missing anything. So if I notice anything unusual, I'll be right back. Otherwise, I will cut to when I end the day. Interesting. After the passing of Baroness Orave, her private study was claimed by her eldest son, Herbert Sinclair. For years, he immersed himself in the countless notebooks she left behind, drawing inspiration from her discarded ideas. From mechanical puzzles to architectural blueprints, each endeavor he pursued in this room was realized in the shade of her creative legacy. I wonder if Baroness Orave is who I'm looking for in terms of the Black Queen who died. That's the moon, the woman wearing the moon pendant. It could still be the Black Queen, as in like Oris's wife, though. Traditional woodlined Rican. The heart symbol begins with CO. Could be an R. So I wonder if that is Rica. Maybe? Let me write that down. Huh. In addition to having a bouquet of colorful fish, including 1 or 2 red herrings. That's really funny. Black print is interesting. The only other room that I think I've seen that could be considered a black print would be the tomb. I mean, like, it would be the old versions of blueprints, I guess. Wait, Hartley Ruota. Hang on a sec. First initial, first and fifth capitalized. Okay, so Hartley Ruota. So if I ever find the admin key for the central server site, the password is capital R, lowercase UOT, capital H. Okay, that's something. I don't know when that'll ever come up, but that's something. Interesting. The dryer in the laundry room can receive power from the boiler room. Okay, well that's all for the directory. So yeah, let's go ahead and call it a day. Sucks, but it is what it is. Hopefully with the sauna, getting 90 steps, although getting a bunch of something is not... doesn't necessarily mean you're going to get it. But we will see. Let's go ahead and call it a day. Architects in. Did I get a lot of drawing rooms? I guess I did. The conservatory, the drafting studio, the drawing room, the library. 7 drafting rooms and 5 bedrooms. Oh, the pool also count. The pool and the pool hall both count as drafting rooms as well. Okay, well. There's a crane, and that's funny. We're gonna go ahead and call it for today. Overall, very interesting. I'm having a lot of trouble getting the rooms I need, but like, hey, like I said, at least I'm learning new stuff. When we come back, we have to get the library because we need to read A New Clue. We have to try to get the bookshop because the uncensored copy of History of Orindia is in there. And we need to try to see if we can get the money for it. Besides that, our never-ending battle with the boiler room continues. Now I know there's like the lab, the pump room, and the laundry room can all benefit from it. So I don't know how long that is so much stuff that needs to line up for that to work out. But we'll keep trying. And then, room 46, getting the pool hall unfortunately did not allow us to have any benefit. But it is what it is. Genuinely, I have no idea how things are going to work out from here because I feel like I'm running out of things that I can learn besides the library. I feel like I'm running out of things I can learn with the at my current pace. Like, if I want to really make progress, I need to get to room 46. Yeah, maybe having 90 steps will help with that. Maybe it won't. But either way, we will see what happens, I guess. It's all part of it's all up to chance, so yeah. We will see. I'm having a blast. I'm having a lot of fun. I hope you guys are as well. So thank everybody so much for checking out the video. I really do appreciate it. If you want to be notified of when I upload a new part of the files to the archives, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and ring that bell, as well as leave a like or comment if you so desire. Ko-Fi, Blue Sky, Discord, all in the description if any of those interest you. Thanks again, and I will see you next time.
Upload successful. Click here to view previous files. Have a pleasant day.